poetry show live from the corner of Gladstone and Queen Street West is asking for an encore already. This is Rock On one more time. The rocks underneath our feet on the streets, these concrete rocks, are made from a few things that I know a few things about. Here's a poem for you called Rock On. Can you hear me on the streetcar? You tell us there were oceans where there are now mountains. You tell us how minerals join together to make rocks. You tell us of transformation beyond imagination. In the amazing rock cycle, rock becomes sediment, sediment becomes rock. When rock is metamorphosed, transforming in shape, color, and form, even at its most basic unit, the most obvious of unbelievable change takes place. And we too can change metamorphically, or at the rate of wind and water wearing down our hard rocky layers over time to expose what lies beneath. I've learned to study myself like a scientist, to drill down in log core every day, take note of what comes up. It's sometimes gratitude, sometimes something dense and heavy, overwhelmingly muddled with clay. There's a lifetime of work here. Geology, dear, as I've mapped out the course of your influence on my thoughts, I see you've left a mark. More than a line drawn in the sand, more than a mud crack on the rock surface, you are a rock upon which I stand. You've taught me to rock and roll. Even the rocks don't usually roll, unless there's enough momentum of sorts, the kind that carries pebbles along a riverbed, giving them shape depending on their size. This guy Hillstrom mapped it out once. Grain size versus kinetic energy, showing us that when there's not enough energy to carry something, it's dropped. Kind of like with us, Big Truck. Do you know how much I've left behind? Like the field of geological environmental engineering, for example, can you tell I've studied it, work backwards from first principles to ask myself this question: what does a poet do with that? I'm asking you to turn over every rock and look for metaphor revealed in natural processes, build bridges between disciplines, expand constructs and ideas, and share with a kind of love for these waves. By the way, you're hot like magma. You're as intriguing as a stromatolite. You make me Canadian shield myself against your Hollywood ways, but please don't make me wait eons to see you. And by the way, rock on. This is a live broadcast brought to you from the corner of Gladstone and Queen Street West. The Grow Up Art Series. Can you see nature surrounding us? Can you have a conversation with this urban landscape? We are working with urban sounds right here, right now, to produce a little bit of a soundscape, a musicscape. Lewis, my man on the guitar, right over here. Jonas, the mastermind performance art maker, is making this happen. My name is Tanya Neumeyer. I'm a local poet. I shall be performing on the streets again, I believe May 31st. P.S. Kensington. We've got some great Toronto street art happening here in this big city. Big city. Here's one more piece for you. This is for activists. I've got a lot of love for peace activists, protesters, dancers, sustainability coordinators, forward-thinking policymakers, human rights advocates who inspire me, beautiful human beings doing their part, doing their best. People like Rasa, Megan, and Andrew, like Sophie, Ketan, and Anya, Natasha, Jocelyn, friends, and Oteshites working to better the world, taking action every day, staggering showers to save water, riding the bus instead of flying, cutting down on energy consumption and footprint making, while upping the inspiration, dancing in these streets, feeling free, full of hope. These are passionate hooligans, inspiring and positive like a breath of fresh air. We need more of you. If you're out there and you're listening, thank you for doing what you do. I owe my life to you. I live off of inspiration. I need it each day. I seek hope because of you, find courage because of you. I am me because of you. I've learned to take time, dance, meditate, and watch the moon. I know I am like you. We are queer and sex-positive radical feminists. We know how to feel joy in our bodies. We feel deeply, speak truthfully, face insecurities, respect boundaries. We gather around what's meaningful to potluck and converse. No, family is complicated, but still smile, sing, and shine like we do to all of you who want to make this world a better place to be. I've come to ask, what role do you see for a poet like me? I want to build on what's being done, talk about it, do more than that. If we build together our pedal power, our inspiration, our brain power, we might be able to live better than we thought it was even possible. So listen to those bike bells. Listen to the sounds that are around you. Be here and now, present with these people here and now. Let's open our arms wide and give out hugs for free. Let's build on what's being done and what we can do to improve that. This is art as activism. Right here, right now. Hopefully we can live better than we thought possible. We can be activists like superheroes and be the change we want to see in this world.